Welcome everybody to the CGF and Beaver show, proudly brought to you by betezy.com.au. He's Beaver, I'm CGF. How you going, mate?
Very good, CGF.
I'm trying to keep a straight face.
I know.
Because we've got Santa's helper, who, to the audience that can't see him, he is our producer.
He's behind the camera, CGF.
Yeah, I know, but mate...
What is going on with the clobber he's got on?
I mean, I'm trying not to... I just want to start singing Jingle Bells.
It's red hot. I wish everyone could see it. Sorry, folks.
Christmas in July. Right. Was a bit of abbreviated racing Saturday last week with the bad weather.
Yeah.
But we've now returned to more hospitable conditions. We're going to look at...
Just before we do, CGF, I do want to apologise to the punters about Beaver's best bet. Back to a crashing down halt was a dreadful run. Should have went to the lead. Beaver's crying. The punters are okay because they got their money back. So we refunded them. But yeah, let's move on. And
mine ran second and was slaughtered in the straight by the jockey.
Yes.
But anyway, you can't complain. We're going to get some winners this week. We're going to look at Flemington first, race 5, the Victorian Sprint Final. A couple of good races down there. Over 1,200 metres. After much study, I came up with number 1, Sea Lord, Stephen Brown, Stephen Baster, 60 kilo. I've gone for the class factor here.
Yep.
I don't think it's a great field, to be honest with you. I think there's some pretty average stock in it. And based on the class factor, I think you'll carry the 60 kilos at $7. Good each way bet.
yeah, that's why I went for the favourite, Raziz CGF. I think its form is way too good for these gallopers. Won well last start. It's coming back, 2 starts ago was pretty close, only 2 lengths behind Platelet in a pretty good race over in Adelaide. So I think that form's good enough to win a race like this. 275, maybe a little bit skinny, but with this class of horse, too good.
Good stuff. Race 6 is the Winter Championship Final over 1,600 metres. This has become a tradition in the winter time down there in Flemington. Again, the field's not as great. The fields used to be really, really competitive for this race. It used to be a massive betting race, this.
Yep.
Nevertheless, useful field. What do you like?
I like Day Eater from the Moody stable, paying about $12 at the moment. I think that's pretty reasonable odds each way. I think it's not bad value. Yeah, I think last start run was pretty good. Won well. It was working up to that win and can go on with it now.
Well, I like the same, Dieta. All those things you just said and more. Michael Walker, good win last start. They said, actually, if you look through the form lines, when it ran the start before it won, they said follow up, and sure enough, it got the chockies.
Yeah.
See no reason it can't get the chockies again.
Same again, $12. I don't think that's too bad odds.
It's great odds. Great odds. Takes us to race 7, the Banjo Patterson, 2,600 metres, 3:35 p.m. And I like number 4, Coldini, which was your best bet of the day 2 weeks ago.
Yep.
It's paying $2.75 currently, and it will win.
Yeah, I'm not hopping off either, CGF.
It'll win. It only got warmed up in the 2,300 metres, and now it's gone to 2,600
Yeah, it really
metres.
was hitting its straps then. It goes up a little bit in weight, but the long straight at Flemington's going to suit. If it winds up like that again, it's not the best race in the world, and I think it's, winning form's good form at this time of the year, so I like it.
Yeah, no, I'm with you there. I'm totally with you. That takes us to Rosehill, and we're going to look at race 5, the Civic Stakes, over 1,350 metres. There was no racing in Sydney last week, but the benefit is we've got some good fields this week.
Yep.
It's a listed race over 1,350. What do you like?
CGF, I'm going to go for the Disciple. The Disciple, Beaver the Disciple is back. He's going for it. Tipped it last week. Was abandoned the meeting. Was scratched from Monday. So they've kept it for this. Waller trained. It's going great guns at the moment. $6.50 in this race. I think it's a pretty even field with plenty of chances. Just about every horse in the race has a good chance. So down in the weights, the bottom weight, I think Disciple can give us some supper.
Warwick Farm was a heavy 8 yesterday. So what do you reckon Rosehill will be on the weekend?
I think
it's slow.
Slow.
We've had a sunshine.
Yeah, we've had a little bit of sunshine, yes, so it's good.
Waller's got 3 in this. He's got Setcom, Nocturnal, and Disciple, and only one of them can win as far as I'm concerned. But I'm going to back, after a further study, and being ridiculed on my arrival to the show today, I'm going to back See the World. Joseph Pride, Jason Collett, which interesting enough is a Wallace stable jockey, and he's riding for Joseph Pride.
Yeah.
Again, I think it's a tough race. I think Disciples there or thereabouts, and Mick Mac is getting his act together after a long time off the scene.
I told you, CGF, when you got here, Mick Mac's older than you. There's about as much chance of winning as you.
Mate, I'm a youngster, you know that.
Yeah,
You know that.
hard life.
What is your other bets?
My other bets. So I've got a couple of other ones. Flemington Race 3, St Mark from the Kent stable.
Yep.
About the $5 mark. I think that's got some improvement. Third up, so it might be hard to beat. And Rosehill Race 7, Vel Rosso, another Waller trained with Colette aboard, about $3.84 mark at the moment. So they're my other two tips.
What have the bookies told you?
The bookies have a absolute specky for us this week, CGF, and it's in Belmont Race 7, number 1, Suma's Touch in the Belmont Oaks. So they're saying that that's a give me, get on, money for jam.
Interesting enough, the bookies always have it on Belmont.
Yeah, they're liking that at the moment, aren't they?
Yeah.
Although their horse last week was Scratch River Lad, which I'm disappointed about.
Yeah.
So must have been something wrong with that horse. But yeah, they've picked a few good ones there for us.
Rosehill Race 1, number 1, Ball Point, Fastnet Rock, owned by Coolmore, won in a canter in the Randwick Inside Track. Currently paying $1.75, go to Waterhouse Nasharilla. I think that'll win again. And my each way special is Hadronica. Liam Corsten's brought it up from Melbourne.
Yep.
It's got a 3 kilo apprentice on it, and it's paying $17 each way. Didn't bring it here for the sake of his health. If you look through the form line, it's looking for no worse than a soft track. Punters, no worse than a soft track.
Yep.
Anything better than that, get on them each way.
Good one, CJ.
What other offers you got for us, mate?
Well, my best bet,
Oh, you best bet. Sorry.
you're going to have to wait and get that one.
Yep.
That's in race 6 at Rosehill. Eagleston from the Wallace stable, Nash Rawilla aboard, $3.70. So a bit of value there for the Beaver. Overseas horse working up to a win here in Australia. Should be cherry ripe for this, and that's going to be my winner.
So why'd you jump off Coldini?
I just went for something different. I still think Coldini's going to be very hard to beat. It's just not my best.
That's right. Just asking.
What's your best?
Coldini.
Coldini, is it?
Yeah, Coldini. Get stuck into Ball Point and then put a lot of it onto Coldini, and you will have lots of Mutza Mundos in your back pocket.
Yep.
I think that'll be the way it'll go.
So you want Beaver's special offer this week?
Well, I want to see what you're giving away. Yeah.
Well,
And I
Beaver's
I hope it's not a bloody pin.
Beaver's special offer this week is on CGF's best bet. Have $25 on CGF's best bet, and if it gets done, we will give you a refund in bonus bets. So you get your $25 back as a bonus bet to use somewhere else. We think CGF has to come up with a winner sooner or later, and we think this week might be the week. So the boys around the office have said, CGF's got nothing. I said, that's a bit harsh, so let's give him a shot. Let's put it out there for him. How do you feel about that, CGF?
Yeah, no, that's great. That's great. I think that's
get us a winner, brother. Get us a winner.
Very harsh. But anyway, you just take these things on the chin and you don't worry about it. Ronnie-o, that brings us to the end of the show.
Yep.
My best bet, as I said before, is Coldini. Cheerio called to Dave Carter up there at Hornsby at T-Corp. He's taken over from Filthy Phil for a week.
Yep.
Filthy Phil's going to kill himself down in Falls Creek in the skiing. Carter's in there, so I said I would give him a cheerio call.
Oh, don't forget too, CGF, that if the punters out there really don't like your tips, Bet Ezy does lay betting, so you can actually back your horses to lose.
Everyone's a comedian today. Eh?
So it's a great thing. No other bookie offers it. Lay betting. Bet Ezy does, so they can back your horses to lose. There's another way of making money from the CGF.
I've got the bald-headed badger next to me, and I've got Santa Claus standing behind the camera. It's all good. Anyway. Good punting. Have a safe weekend. Bet responsible. Go to betezy.com.au. Look at all the products there. You'll find plenty of good odds, plenty of products, multis, whatever you want. It is there. Bet Ezy. They look after us, and they'll look after you. See you next week, Beaver.
See you, mate.
Good stuff.
Get on Facebook, people.